What's up, guys? What's good? Good afternoon. Was a wonderful trade in the VIP. Yeah, that guy is part of us. That guy is one of my soldiers, one of my snipers. He knows what he's talking about right there. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, we caught a beautiful trade today. Beautiful buy on gold. Beautiful buy. Let's put this here. Yeah, we caught an incredible, beautiful buy on gold. And even though I'm coming on stream, it is just to, see if there's any other potential trades that I can, share with you guys. But to be honest with you, I'm okay not trading even after that, because check this out. All right, let's put this here. This is our signal platform, right? We have a VIP, right? So now going forward, like getting into September, even though you join this platform, I'll only send 2 trades a week. 2 trades only. It means the rest of the trades will be sent out to, we have a paid platform too. But again, meantime, you can still enjoy this value. All right, so 10 in the morning, actually 8 in the morning, I'll send out this trade here. Was like a buy on gold, right? So we bought gold, and later on I closed personally, I think around like 1,006. Yeah, 1,006. Yeah, it was some good risk right there. Same trade here. We just took out TP3 rather, I would say. Beautiful trade. I shared the same trade also in the community. We have a community, so I was discussing that too. Was a beautiful trade indeed. Yeah, it was a good one. But I'm going to discuss other opportunities too. Even though I know for a fact that we do have lots of volume right now for buyers on gold. There's a lot of volume for buyers. In reference to these candles, like if you look at this candle right here, right? There's lots of volume. Even the current candle that we have right now, there's a lot of volume. For some reason, price came back and it was like retesting this level. So it came back, we tested this level, and this candle we have right here still shows that we do have lots of volume. So there's high possibility price might want to continue going to the upside. But I think if you took the trade earlier, you should be done trading by now. Because as far as I'm concerned, I think this is a perfectly played out trade. Perfectly played out. Now my entry was based on this, right? Because when I sent out this trade, let me show you guys something. When I sent out this trade, right? Like, especially if you look at we have a community here, right? So when I sent out this trade to everybody else, I told everybody else that I was gonna be looking for buys, right? That was like this morning. Yeah, let me show you that. Okay, let's open this and let's bring it here. So this was a trade plan prior, right? You see it? Do you see it? Yeah, this was a trade plan. And then after that, okay, we made an entry. But this was before everything else that happened there. Right now, notice something. Price is ranging, right? Price is ranging here. Do you notice that? It means that volume is reduced. We don't have much volume. But notice the other thing. Price was retracing and it came to a critical area, which is 61.8, right? And then around that critical area, it actually indicated that we did have so much volume for buyers. Look at how big of a candle closes after hitting that spot. All right, that also is a sign that, look, we have buys, we have volume for buyers right now. There's a high possibility price may want to continue going to the upside and stuff. But again, when it does range, I missed the entry here. Okay, because I know for a fact I could get an entry like somewhere here, but I missed the entry right there. But it's not over, because I understand how I'm going to be trading, right? So going forward, the candle closes, but it still closes within the range. Then that candle impulse execution, while it's still in motion, right around this area here, all right? While the candle is still in motion, I make that entry right around somewhere here. Timing perfect, volume present. Trend in check. Everything perfect. We make an entry right there. And we look for, like, I think TP here. We look for overall TP on this level here. All right. Notice what happens thereafter. All right. Notice this. If I play candles forward, price, you know, looks like there's not much volume, kind of like a little bit frustrating and all that kind of stuff. And then quickly after, we have that big candle. Price shoots up, goes all the way to the upside. Lots of volume. All right. Then it comes down thereafter. And it comes all the way back, okay? It comes all the way back, retesting the entry, all right? But again, thereafter it goes up. I was out of this trade a long time. I was out of this trade when it hit this area here. I was out of it. Yeah, I was out of this trade. You know, but I'm glad to see that right now prices, you know, still shot up, and look at where we are right now. But we have something coming up in a bit, in like about 10 minutes from now. You guys know what's coming up. It's a perfect trade. Good trade for the day, but we have something else coming up in a bit, which is do you guys know what's coming up? We have unemployment claims, which is going to be released, and GDP and unemployment claims are going to be released in a bit. They're going to be released in a bit, in a few minutes from now, maybe like about like 10 more minutes from now. All right, yeah, so we could see some action. Based off that too, we could get some action. Afternoon, Mr. Nas. What's up, my man? You good? How's your knee? It's good. It's good. All perfect. It's good. 100%. Yeah. So if you look at this, unemployment claims expected to drop to 231, which is very positive for the dollar if that happens. But again, you look at GDP. GDP is expected to have increased, which also is positive for the dollar, right? So if the two come out as per the forecast, maybe we could get gold retrace to the downside. I think for me, that would be like a re-entry situation if I told you want to get more trades, all right? So let's just hide this for now, all right? Yeah, I still do think that markets are bullish. Yeah, I still do think that markets are bullish. I don't know to what extent, but I think the next area of interest, I was looking at, you know, I was looking at this level. Where is that? No, not here. The next area of interest I was looking at was 34.30. Yeah, 34.30. That is if we have so much volume, maybe most likely today, or also maybe tomorrow and stuff like that, right? That's if we have volume. If we don't, then maybe it could be caught up in the range. Perhaps, maybe. How do you read the FX calendar? You look at the numbers and you make judgments based on what is on that calendar. Yeah, that's what you do. Anyway, there's an area of interest here. Okay, you guys notice this? There's an area of interest right there. Okay, why is this so dark? Okay, there's an area of interest right around this level. Okay, which is a resistance level that has now become support area, right? If the news comes out positive, I am expecting price to come back and retest that area. Okay, if the news comes out positive, that means that if in a couple of minutes from now, that news that we're expecting comes out positive, perhaps maybe price would wanna come down here, right? Price would wanna come down and maybe reject this level, right? And then I could still potentially look for further buys off this level if that can be the outcome. That's on gold, if that can be the outcome. Maybe we could sculpt that together. I'd like to join your VIP. I've already found my Exxon's account. Just send a message to, you know, my Telegram. Then you get a response later on. So which one is higher impact between those two? Both of them is high impact. You'll be adding people to the main signal group anytime soon. Yes, so we're gonna be adding people, I think, over this weekend, and then we'll run it up for September, like on a high serious note, very serious note. All right, until September. All my Septembers have always been the best trading months, so I know for a fact that this one too is going to be a very good trading month. Yeah, September is going to be very good. August has been extremely good. It had its ups and downs, but it's been extremely good. It's been extremely good. How about Nasdaq? Nasdaq should shoot up too. I think Nasdaq has been shooting up. I think Nasdaq has been shooting up. Right, if you check it out, let's check it out. I was trading earnings report yesterday, and I explained a little bit of that also to our community on Telegram, on my expectations. And we had earnings report. Hey, why is this thing off? Okay, we had earnings report around like 10, at 10 p.m, which is 22 hours. Earnings report came out, price went down, all right, like a huge spike to the downside all the way there. I think that was like due to sentiments, and then thereafter price picked up. All right, if you look at what's happening right here, you realize that price is at an area of interest too. Here we have a 61.8 level that price is kind of like coming to, and right now is New York station, and this is the trading range for London. All right, trading range for London. My expectations is that we push to the upside from anywhere around where price is. We push to the upside. That is also if we get confirmation. All right, then we can make an entry. You guys know, no confirmation, no entry, right? Yeah, so only if we can get some kind of like confirmation. No, I didn't want that. What's happening here? I want pepper stun. Okay, I want to change the chart here. Let's put a nas100 chart here. Why is it giving me a different server? What the hell is this? What did I do? What did I do? It won't change for every reason. Oh, it is actually pepper stun. But why? Anyway, it's fine. Let me just go back and use one chart. Yeah, so anyway, this is what's up with gold. All right, my expectations here. Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. In about 5 minutes, news is out. Could scalp that. Could scalp that. Let's see if it's gonna be in our favor. But again, like I said, my expectation is that maybe price can go down here into this area before it can push further up. Yeah, I think so. Let's see if that could happen. Why do you use pepper stun? No reason. Like the video, guys. Yes, if you don't like the video, I end it in the next 10 minutes from now. Then I go do better things. So if unemployment claims at 231,000, then it goes to 233. How can you react to that? That's a little bit negative for the dollar. That's a bit negative. Okay. Should I place a buy? I don't know. I didn't take any buy myself. I closed my positions that I took earlier in the morning. Made some money and that was it. Right now, I'll just scalp maybe. Let's see. Let's try and push this to the right. Let's try and push this to... Is it locked? No, it's not. Let's try and push it. Let's push this further to somewhere here so we can know the levels that we have here. And then let's lock it to something like that. Yeah, anyway, news is out in the next 3 minutes or 2 minutes and 45 seconds. All right. So let's see what's going to happen here. Hey, Mr. Nas, what's up, Wupe? You good? What broker do you use on TradingView? I don't use any broker on TradingView. I of course, Pepperstone, you can see here. Sometimes 8-cap. It just matters. Like, it depends with whatever you want to use here. It's just for the sake of pricing. But if your pricing here is the same as your broker, then use that stuff. There's no problem, actually. Do unemployment claims affect BTC? BTC is quoted with what? With the dollar, right? So that means that unemployment claims affects the dollar and also equally affecting BTC USD. It's a buy, sir. Okay, Peter, the signal provider. He says it's a buy. We are all going to buy here because Peter says it's a buy. So how much is 1-on-1? Depends. Just hit me up. There's actually a link to this video. You know that. I put all the links to this video. Like if you want to inquire on anything that has to do with you learning from me, whatever. Just to avoid that question, there's a link pinned around this video so you can check it out. How often do you trade? 1 to 2 times or sometimes 3 times a day, but lately I trade once to twice every single day. That's it. I don't have to stress so bad. Sometimes you find yourself over trading because you are looking for everything and anything. You don't need that kind of stress too. No, you don't. Please, people, like the stream. Yes, tell everybody to like the stream. If they don't like the stream, we're going to end the stream in a bit. That's like I always do. I need to find reasons to be here. Yeah, I need to see reasons to be here. Following. Nice, Isaac. Good to have you here. When are you finishing the lessons in the community? I don't know. Just could be soon. Could be soon. You guys bore me when you are very quiet. So at some point, you guys just less people were active. So it's like, okay, you know what? Let's just not really give all the value at once. So let's spare some for a later time. Okay, 30 seconds from now, news is out. My expectation is gold is going to push down first before it goes up. Okay, let's see what happens in about 20 seconds. Yeah, let's see what's going to. I don't have any trades running right now. I don't have any trades running. No. 10 seconds now. Yeah. What advice can you give to a beginner trader in here? Just focus more on education than anything else. Oh, look at that candle, it's going down. Look at that candle, it's going down. Yeah. We're going to check out the numbers too, but look at that candle, it's going down. For as long as price doesn't come into that area of interest, I'm not going to look for any potential opportunities. All right? Yeah. Candle's going down, just like I thought. Just like I thought. Most likely numbers came out accordingly. Right? Okay, we had 229, then we had 3.3. Yeah, which is good. Numbers came out accordingly. Could take some time for price to really just move. But eventually I think it's gonna move. Let me just correct something with my webcam here. And my lighting. I don't know what's happening. Just give me a second. Oh, the camera's moving right there. Yeah, just like I thought. You should open a church and preach the candlestick Bible. This is the church that we have here. This is the church that we have. I'm glad you members are always showing up. Look at this. I predicted this. I predicted this. I showed you guys. I told you guys this was going to happen. But the only problem is that we have few believers here. We have few believers. A lot of you guys are not believers. You don't believe in these things. You don't believe in my preaching. Hence the gates of hell, the gates of stop losses, the gates of blowing accounts are wide open, waiting for you, because you don't believe in me. You don't believe my word. So the gates of blowing accounts are waiting for you. They are waiting for you. They are just waiting for you. Yeah. And they will prevail for as long as you don't listen to me. They will always prevail. Yeah, they will always prevail. Numbers came out green. Gold sells. Yeah, but it's a very short move. Don't look at it like a big long-term move. No. Very short move. Okay. And right now, price is finding reasons to start going up. But it got close to the area of interest that we were looking at, right? Yeah. Okay. No confirmation for any entry besides. So what do? We wait, right? What's happening here? Give me a second. Okay. Let's make some changes here. What else are you guys trading? Let me know in the chat box. What are you trading today? What else are you guys trading? What are you looking at? Let me just turn off this and let's leave it off. Let me just bring back. What are you guys trading today? Let me know what you're trading. Believe in the best, that's it. Yeah. The God move was magical. Always. Always. Saw that coming. Focus more on education. Yes. Focus more on education. Always. The 2 4 sessions, I've said that a couple of times. Analysis can be done on any time frame, but which time frame can you advise for those key levels? On any time frame as well. I use 30 minutes time frame myself. Like this is 30 minutes time frame. What move happened on Nasdaq though for this news? Oh, look at that. Didn't we anticipate this? Yeah, but we have a lot of unbelievers here. A lot of you guys don't believe in the work that we do. But who cares? Who cares? This is a very good move. Potential push to the upside. High probability setup. Markets are most likely going to continue going up. Yeah, most likely going to continue going up from where they are. Most likely. There's lots of volume too. We broke off this area here too. Yeah, so there's a high possibility that markets will just continue going to the upside. Look at how the 5 minutes time frame looks like. Yeah, I think it wouldn't be bad if you took an entry and then you put your stop 1 to 2, now 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. This is not that bad. Are you gonna do it? I don't know. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, it's fine. I understand. But this is a very good setup. This is a very good setup. Yeah. How much is worth leaving for? That was your question yesterday. Does it reply to how we define success? No. I don't think it really replies to that. It's just the idea that we sometimes are not appreciative of what we are already making. So if you can't appreciate what you have now, you are seeing bigger problems that would need more money to solve them that you don't even have sometimes, right? Some of you guys are making good money for yourself, like right now. Like you're doing like maybe $100 every now and then, like $300 every now and then, like $50 to some extent. If you look at your life, does it need so much money right now? I'm not trying to make you not, like try and push for more, but appreciate what you are making now, and it's going to help you expand. Because if you don't, it's going to be very hard for you to expand if you can't appreciate even what you're making right now. All right. If you don't, it's going to be very hard for you to expand. All right. And I saw people be like saying, I need 500,000, I need 1.3 million I need to make that much every month for me to live the life that I want to live. Okay, cool stuff. But even right now, I kind of feel like you could live the life that you want to live because you're making good money for yourself. How do you stay consistent? By applying the same rules and following the same strategy, doing the same things repeatedly. Yeah. What time frame do you use for analysis? I used about like 3 to 4 time frames. How can I join your course? There's a link in the description right now. How many trades did you take today? I took 1 trade, and this one too. I just took this trade too here. So you want to take it? Take it. Gold is going up. Okay. I was looking at Nasdaq here. Yeah, gold is not going up. Gold is still going down. There's no confirmation on gold. Confirmation is only if gold comes around here. All right. Let's add an alert. If gold comes around there, and if it only starts closing bullish candles. You see, the problem most of you guys make is you are looking at these rejections as reasons to make an entry. No, it's just a rejection. Rejections don't mean entry. They don't mean entry, right? Rejections just simply mean there's exhaustion and, one participant is running out of volume. They don't really mean entry. Why did you turn off your light? Because I was feeling the heat here. So much heat. God is out for blood. Yeah, if you're not careful, you're going to be torn apart. But I think the best thing to do is to wait if you can get any kind of like confirmation. It could come here and reject this whole area. Trust me, it could even range in here. So no confirmation, no entry. Okay, so just don't do the opposite thing. Yeah, just don't do the opposite. I got a very good buy early in the morning, and I'm also in a buy right now on NASDAQ. Take it or leave it. Yeah, take it or leave it. I'm in a very good buy here on NASDAQ. Very good buy. I have a strong feeling about this buy. I have a very strong feeling that it's gonna pay some of my bills, because it's month end now. We need to pay some bills. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing a signal window open on Sunday, this Sunday, 4 September. Strictly, I'll open. I'll open for maybe like 20 people. All right. And you guys can join in addition to the guys already existing. Then we run up the entire September, mostly only in the paid platform. You guys get unlimited signals every single week. All right. And I promise you on that. September is always one of my best months. Always. These days have been slow for trading. No. Some days have been, yes, but not most of the days. Markets are moving right now. Look, we're in profits right now. Gave you guys a trade here. Easy trade. Very easy trade. Look, we're in profits right now. Give you guys an easy trade here. Some of you guys will be asking, can I enter when it's up there? Can I still enter? Can I still enter? If you're starting out, what should you focus on? Winning rate or risk reward ratio? What is more important? Your probabilities of chances of winning at a certain trade, or how often you win? What is more important? I think what is more important is to ensure that you can win oftenly, and that's how you become consistent, and that's how you become profitable rather. If you can do it over and over again, it's no longer luck, it's skill. And if you can win more times than you can lose, then you are good. Risk reward ratio only comes into play when you're trying to filter out trades. Okay, that's what I do. If I'm going to filter out trades, you see this trade is a very good trade. Why? My risk reward ratio is about like 1 to 3. Okay, so I'm risking 1% to make 3%, risking 30 points to make 91 points. Guess what? That's a very good risk reward ratio. All right. So I just use that to filter out trades, like which one is a very good one, which one is not. Yeah, we're making money, guys, here. We're making money. How many of you guys are making money? This is the only channel, okay? Yeah, this is the only channel where we trade live. All these other guys, they go live and they just be telling you stories. This is the only channel where when we go live, we call out trades and we trade live. Yeah. Tell me one channel, okay? Any trading channel that you guys are part of, whatever the case might be, that you subscribe to, where you guys trade live, or a bunch of these guys just sit there and they tell you stories, and they just like analyze charts, and they just give you like predictions of what they think is going to happen. Here we always trade live. Like here we take trades together. I conduct analysis. I tell you what's going to happen, and we take the trades. This is the only channel where that happens. Yeah, and if it's in Zambia, it's the only channel where we even go live. The rest of whoever else will just publish their analysis, like when it plays out and be like, oh, you know, this is what happened. You know, we made money, but they don't go live. So we're gonna take pride in that, right? Okay, cool stuff. Someone says, I like the fact that you always come live here. Yes, I'll always come live here. Always. Do you know how long I've been going live here? Let me show you. Okay. Let me show you for how long we've been going live. If you go to my channel, all right, let me show you for how long we have been going live. Okay, so we're gonna search for Mr. Nas. All right, let's see for how long we've been going live. All right, so if you click there, and then okay, what the hell happened? No, we don't wanna go there. We just wanna go back. Yeah, back here. If you go on live, right, and then you scroll down, Okay, look at this. This is hours of education. Lots of hours of education. More than what? More than 100 hours plus of education. Look at this. And we've been live sometimes where we have only 10 people on the stream. We've never cared about the numbers. We've been always been live for the last 2 years. Always been live. This was our first stream ever. All rusty. I don't even know what I was talking about here. And I used to have like these headsets like make me look like a pilot. You know, I don't even know why my chart was looking like this. But I hope it makes sense. Yeah, I hope it does make sense. Yeah, but this is the only channel where we go live and trade live. Okay, everybody else can go live, but this is the only channel where we trade live. Facts. This is the only channel where we trade live. Okay, cool stuff. So we've been going live since for the past 2 years now. Yeah. Hours of content. If you could sit down one of these weekends and try and just like listen to most of these videos, you most likely learn how I trade easily. You'll most likely learn how I trade easily. But anyway, who cares about that? Who cares? Let's get some likes or I'm gonna end the stream right now. I need to pick up my son in a bit from his school. He's offered, yeah, close from now. So if you guys don't like the stream, I'm gonna end the stream right. Can you analyze NZD USD? No, I don't trade NZD USD. Facts. Ms. Nas, can you explain the unexpected drop on indices at... Yeah, it was because of sentiments and also earnings reports on Nvidia. So because of that, sentiment around it caused it to drop down. The AI issue. So go do your check. It's because of that. These guys are players. I hate the fact that I have the same strategy as them. Oh, too bad. Which guys are those? Find the chat. Awesome. Okay, understand. Even if it's a small account, still helps you build confidence and momentum. Yes, yes. All right, let's all like the stream. If you guys want me to continue here, let's all like the stream. Let's all like the stream. What's happening with gold now? Okay, gold is giving us some confirmations now. All right, they're not so clear yet, but we're getting some confirmations. There's a high possibility this you see here, ladies and gentlemen, there's a high possibility that this you're seeing here could happen. There's a high possibility that it's going to happen. Okay, let's all like the stream right now. Personally, how do you define profitability? It's when you can maintain a consistent winning, I would say winning what? A track record of winning for over a certain period of time. And that period of time could be at least 6 months and more. Not to say all these 6 months you have not taken a loss. No, you have, but you've been growing 1 month after the other consistently. Right? So let's say last month you were up 2%. This month you're up an extra, 3%. Next month you're up an extra 5%. The other month you're up, you're not really like, even though you're losing, but you're not really going backwards, but you're going forward, like in terms of your returns. All right, that's what profitability is, right? And when you get to that position, you've made it in trading. You've made it. Simply that. I feel bad for missing today's trade. Oh, are you part of the Signal platform? If you're not, yeah, you most likely will miss the next one too. When are you opening up the other Signal platform? This Sunday we'll open it up. Oh, I can't mention them, sir. No, I didn't ask you to mention them. It's okay, I understand. I missed yesterday's class. Yes, you missed yesterday's class. We had a class yesterday. It was in person. It was good. It was a good class. It was free. And maybe we'll do another one. I don't know when. Maybe next month. Yeah, maybe next month. I'll think about it. But it's not like a usual thing. Yesterday was just like once off and that's it. And if you were there, be glad that you were there. If there is a feature of liking 50 times, I would have done that. It's okay. If you like once, it's okay. Today we're catching straight. It's because I had a very good trade earlier, so I'm trying to throw it in your face. Okay, anyway, let's take a moment. Let me share with you guys. I have a secret, right? It's not a secret anymore because I'm sharing it here. I have a favorite artist too for a very long time now. Zambian favorite artist. Yomaps. How many guys like Yomaps? he has a very nice song here. Yeah, look at this. I don't know where he got this car from, but it's a beautiful Luma here. Yeah, I saw this video yesterday. I like this song. I think the song is good. What do you guys think about Yomops' song? Yeah. What a superstar. What a superstar. He's one of my, no, not one of, he's my favorite artist. He's my favorite artist. He's my favorite artist. Not because everybody else likes Yomops, but I just like his music. I like the way he moves. You know, he can be crazy as well sometimes. I think social media and stuff, but I think the guy understands what he does. I think he's a very genius person. He's a genius guy. Yeah. Anyway, we're not here for Yomops, but yeah, I like that song. Beautiful song. I think he has over there. God hit 3,400. Let's check out that. God hit 3,400. You see that? No confirmation, no entry. I'll tell you that all the time. But again, if you look at it on a 5 minutes time frame, you also realize that price is potentially retracing across this area. So it is at a critical level right now. Okay, it's up to us getting confirmation in this circle here. Let me put up a circle for you guys. Inside this circle, all right, there should be some confirmation. If candles start to close bullish, then we can get that. If they don't, we don't get it. No, we don't like Yomops. He's not down to earth. Yeah, that's your opinion too. I think he also respects your opinion, but I think he's a very good artist. How do you personally? Okay, I think I answered that. God has dropped. Yes, God is dropping here. It's inside this area here. In this area, if you look at it on a 30 minutes time frame, it could be a rejection spot. You see, this whole candle can reject that level. So you have to watch this market closely. All right. I don't think this is a turning point for gold. No, it is not. I think it is maybe a retracement. All right. Yeah, that's what I think. So yeah, Nasdaq on the other side is still moving. I think retracing right now. Yeah. So let's have our eyes on gold now. Let's see what could come out of gold. Yeah, it's a very good song. Awesome. Is there a way I can get to meet you? There is a couple ways, but you can talk to me online as well. I have a guy though who got scammed yesterday of $800 because he was talking to a wrong Mr. Nas, and I don't know how he thought even the right Mr. Nas would ask him for $800 and trade for him, and he gave that person $800. And then he came in my inbox crying. I didn't realize it's not you. I thought the person is working with you. Like, how did you think so? If you're not talking to me, nobody will ever claim they're working for or with me. Nobody will. Even though I have people who are working with me, but none of them will ever come to you and claim that they're working with me. Not even in your inbox, not even trying to reach out to you first. They will never do that. If any of them ever do that, they don't even work with me, because none of them would do that. So if you're not talking to me, you're not talking to nobody. You're not doing any business with me. You're most likely talking to an imposter or something else. So you need to be careful, guys. Right? You need to be very careful, extremely careful. Extremely careful. When you consider a change of trend in Forex, when the structure starts to change, all right? Have you ever learned of higher highs and high lows and high highs and high lows and high highs and lows, and then the structure changes and then a new trend starts, right? Yeah, if you've learned of that, that's what normally would give you a change of structure. Gold dropped. Yes, gold is dropping here. Gold is dropping. But Peter, you said we should buy gold earlier. Remember that? Peter, you said we should buy gold. That's what you told all of us earlier. You said, please buy gold. Yeah, I'll never trade for you. I don't trade for nobody. I'll never trade for you. I'll give you signals, yes, but I won't trade for you. No. How can I open an Essence account? I want to open one now. There's a link in the description. I like people like you who are so pushed to take a move, like take a step about their lives. All right. So if you go on, okay. If you go on this video right now, okay, there's a link right here. If you open the stream, there's a link right here. It says broker I'm using. If you click that link, you open your account and have it verified. When you're done, hit me up so I can add you in here. Okay, I'll add you in here. If you fund your account, even better, I'm gonna add you in here where you get pop-ups like when to trade, what to trade. Like if I'm trading gold at 840, you also be sent the same instruction. Hey, buy gold at this price. If we smash a TP, we smash a TP. If we smash a stop loss, let me show you. If we smash a stop loss, yeah, we smash a stop loss like this one here. We took a loss, and okay, there we think we held that for some time. We took a loss here too. Yeah, so if you smash a loss, you smash a loss. All right, and sometimes we smash, most times at least we smash like TPs. We make some money for ourselves, and which is really good. So yeah, if you do that, then we can add you. No confirmation till now. No confirmation on gold. Zero confirmation. Absolutely. There's zero confirmation. Yeah, there's a Peter here. Peter Chisenga. Peter Chisenga. No, I was waiting for it to drop for better odds. Okay. He was waiting for it to drop for better odds. Do you trade? Do a trade breakdown of the trade you took today. I already did that. You joined late. You watch this stream when we're done. He usually shares those in the community, fam. Yes, I share all these breakdowns in the community. Most times I share them post, sometimes pre-trade. So yeah. Thought he was talking to you, but when crying, he came to the real you. You can wonder how people think. Some people are like retards. I don't know, like you get scammed by the wrong person, then you come to the right person seeking for help. Like how? I even wish I would have been the one scamming you then. Like I should have just scammed you myself. I'm joking, but I'm just wishing like, okay, fine. You're gonna realize that later on. At least just don't come to me. Go cry to the same person who scammed you. Just go cry to the same person who scammed you. Yeah. You guys are not fun today. I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, you guys are not fun today. So I'm gonna end this stream. But at least I gave you a trade, right? Look, this trade here. I gave you a nice trade. Very nice trade. You guys appreciate it? Drop me a fire emoji if you do. I gave you guys a very nice trade here. Up already like 30 points. It was up like 35 points. Overall 90, 95 points. Yeah. Give you guys a very nice trade. But you're not so interesting today. You guys are not interesting. You guys are being slow. Is it that you got paid? Oh, today is what? 29th. You guys got paid? So you don't want Forex. Oh, today is actually 28th. You guys got paid, so you don't want to talk to me anymore, right? I see that. I see. You guys got paid. You guys have heavy pockets now. Very heavy pockets. Because it's payday. It's payday. It's payday. It's a long time since I got a salary from anywhere. A long time. Crazy part of being an entrepreneur. You pay yourself. You pay yourself. It's bad and good at the same time. It's bad because if you don't perform well for that month, there's nobody else to pay you, and there's nothing to pay yourself. But it's good also in the sense that if you perform extremely well, you have less people to pay, but yourself more. Right? Like if I make like, actually I make like 1,006, right? Like, oh, cool stuff. We made 1,006. Great. Pay myself 1,006. Yeah. And the good part also is, waiting on anybody, waiting on anybody. It's like, money's in, click withdraw, pam, money's out. Binance, quickly, it's in your mobile money, or it's in your bank. What a life, man. It's also crazy. Sometimes it gets crazy. But sometimes there's nothing on the plate. Bro, heavy pockets from our 4,000 salaries. Bro, 4,000 is a lot of money. 4,000 is a lot of money. You're even better. You're getting paid 4,000? I remember way back in the days, from any job I ever had, I was never paid that high. My highest paid job was 2,000 kwacha. Nah, 1,800. 1,800. That was my highest paid. You're better off. 4,000? You're better off. Appreciate that job you have, man. Payday for sure. Yeah, I see why you guys are not interesting today. You got paid. You've got very heavy pockets. Very heavy. So you don't care anymore about this Forex thing. This Forex guy is just wasting my time. But you're going to remember me. Halfway through the month, you come back trying to fund your account with a bit of some crumbs that you have left from your salary. Then you'll be like, you know what? I have just like $20. Can I fund? And you add me. Can I fund like 20? You know, when I got paid, after paying all the bills, I'm just left with like 20. So can I just fund this much? And can you help me? You guys do a lot of that. It bores me, you know, when you do that. Like, it also bores me. Like, why are you doing that? $20? Really? Just use that money to buy some bread or something. No confirmation on God, guys. No confirmation here. Zero confirmation. God is just moving down. Yeah, no confirmation. But at least we tore it apart this morning. We tore it apart with the Signal platform. So right now we are so interested in NASDAQ. I think a jump here could come very soon. A good jump is gonna come here very soon. Bro, you're so on fire today. That's very true. The guy who pretends to be you on Facebook, block that guy. My Facebook is verified. My Instagram is verified too. Only my TikTok isn't. I don't think TikTok has any verifications, right? Yeah. Do they have? I don't know. Maybe I'm behind. I think they should have. Yeah, I think they should have. We need to stop with the excuse and lock in. I'm motivated to push. Awesome. You see, the one thing about a salary, right? I had this conversation with one of my high school teachers in Kitwe when we did a seminar, right? I had one of my high school teachers who, I mean, actual high school, like way back high school, right? And he's always been following me. He's always been looking at the stuff that I do, my work, and you know, he loves it. And he's like, hey, man, it looks like you really had a breakthrough. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, worked myself to it, but I'm here. And we had a good conversation. And he's been an aspiring trader as well. He's been trying to learn. He's been trying to get into this thing. And he's, you know, he comes around and says, you know, one thing I heard about being a teacher, like my life has always been the same since the time you were sitting in class. Like since the time I was his student till now, he claims his life has always been the same. Could have changed maybe by some margin, but maybe to him it's just like it's not really as I think it should have been. But I get it because we also had this conversation. I get it. There's some sense of comfortability that comes with you knowing you have an assured, guaranteed money that like a salary that's coming to your bank or, you know, your wallet, whatever the case is, every month. So you do everything possible to not even look at any way you can expand, but you just strictly work on making sure you get that at the end of the month. And you just become so comfortable because you know you get your 4,000 and you're gonna maybe like 1,000, maybe use like you buy some groceries, and maybe 2,000 you pay like your rent, then you're left with like maybe 1,000, and that 1,000 maybe you have to pay some fees, and maybe you are left with like 500, and maybe that 500 you use it like transport going to work and back, and you know, it's just like you're so comfortable, like you are just okay with that kind of life. I told him straight, I said, man, I'm glad you realize this now, but try and work on it if you can. Not to say everybody's meant to really just like be in all these places, but you could still be a teacher and have other business portfolios, like have other investments, and you're doing other things, and you're moving, you're pushing your life and stuff. You know, especially like in these current times, money should never really be an issue. There's a lot of places to get it. A lot of digital places where money is just like looking at you like, here I am, come and get me. A lot of places, a lot. Did you guys know that even while you're on Exodus, you don't need to actually always trade, but you can still make money from, you know, like just being some sort of like an IB, being some sort of like a partner with Exodus. You could make money from doing that too. Yeah, you're not good of a trader, I understand, but maybe you're very good of an educator. You could educate a few people who instead could take up some trades. And if the more they win, the more you win. The less they win, obviously you don't win as much too. But there's a lot of places you can make money these days. A lot of places. Besides that, there's a couple things. The list is endless. Yeah, it's a rat race, they call it. And you're stuck in there. One of the hardest places to break out, I think, because now you're so used. Because you know this money will always come. So like right now you have this excitement. Yes, I got paid. 2 weeks into the next month, you'll be complaining, waiting for the next salary. When can the next one come? You know, I'm just so waiting, looking forward to my salary now. So all the money you have is done. You need to work on that. If that's you right now, you need to work on that. You need to work on that. Okay, this kind of close bearish, big body back into this area. Two things. This candle has to close. All right. When it does close bullish, the next candle opens, breaks the high, I'm going to take a buy. So what I mean is this, okay? If this candle closes, example, closes right here, next candle opens, creates a low, as it's breaking there, I take my buy right there, okay? Put my stop below this low of this candle. My buy is going to be here for price to push up, right? But if this candle does not close bullish, I'm not looking for any buys, and I'll just, you know, just relax. Yeah, but now there's good signs. You look at this candle closing bullish right there. Good signs, right? But those good signs need to be need to keep happening for us to get a very good sure trade with clarity. All right. Yeah, but right now we don't have any. Okay, NASDAQ is the only trade we have right now. Yeah, it was ranging for a bit, but I think the volume is coming in because New York session opening bell is going to be coming up soon. Yeah. All right, guys. Bye-bye. I'm going to leave you today. I am off on this knot. The beauty of trading is that it gets you out of the comfort zone. Yes, it gets you out of you start to think differently. Someone canceled the seminar after promising people so much, only to cancel it in 2 days before. Who's that? Who's that, John? Who canceled that seminar? Who did that to you? Or who did that to them? What happened? The buy move just started. It looks like. No room for scammers here. Just block them. Simple. You're roasting us, Mr. Nas. No, I'm not. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm being really real with you. Maybe nobody is doing that. He asks people if he can trade for them. I told him off. Yes, tell him off. Sometimes even trick him. Make him think like you don't know what he's doing. And try to meet him so you can get him arrested. I managed to grow $10 to $136 in 2 weeks, doing the same things over and over. Am I profitable? Yes, you're profitable. So let's see if you can keep doing that for the next couple of months. Then you say that you are highly profitable. But you are profitable. You are. I just hope that you didn't grow it over one trade. But like you said, you grew it over a period of time. So it means you took a couple trades. Do you also scalp? Yes, I do scalp sometimes. Don't end the stream, please. No, you are being so boring. So I'm going to end the stream right now. Thanks for listening. You are great. Appreciate that, man. What's been your biggest lesson? In what exactly? It's getting hot now, man. It was cold earlier this year, but now it's like freaking getting so hot. When is the next class? I have no idea. Absolutely, I have no idea. You mean something like what we did yesterday? I have no idea. Forex trading lesson. What's been my biggest trading lesson? Do I even have one though, in a nutshell? I don't think so. There's a couple of lessons, not just one. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. Even if you say please, I'm gonna end it. Make sure you join the VIP platform we have. I put a link in the description. So what you do is you open an account with the link in the description. Excellence account, verify it. When you're done verifying that account, you hit me up and just text me, hey man, I opened my account with the link. I'm gonna add you to a platform where you can consistently get trade updates. Sometimes we're not live here. Sometimes we are trading still. Like today, we're not live here, but we were trading. That means you missed, right? If you were hoping that I should have been live to take the trade here, right? Look at this. Look at this. Well, what I have here. Okay. So this is what I have here. It's called a VIP platform. So going forward, I'll send at least like maybe like 1 to 2 trades every week in this platform, like good trades, high probability setups. The rest obviously will be sent to the paid platform because they deserve it. And yeah, that's for the entire month of September. But you could still earn yourself a lot by taking advantage of these trades. Because like you see the gold trade that's actually, still in play right now. We caught it earlier. And right now we're not stressing about trying to force a trade. We're not stressing because we caught a trade earlier. I think we caught it like somewhere here, then it went up, then now it's back here. But we closed a long time ago. I don't know if it was here, up there, okay, something like that. Yeah. But even though we have a NASDAQ trade here, yeah. So make sure you do that. And you hit me up on Telegram. I'm going to add you. I'm going to start responding to everybody right now who wants to join this platform. Okay? Right now. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. I'll spread the word. Awesome. Afternoon, first time on stream with you. Oh, Lucia, awesome. But sorry, you came in at the wrong time when we're about to close it up. But you see, I always come live here at least every now and then, every week, right? Like I'm live here at least like 2-3 times lately every week. All right, so you probably catch me on the next one too. Just subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out if we are going live. It helps you, I think, right? That's the best thing you can do. You subscribe to the channel. If we do have anything going on, you'll be the first person to be, alerted. So you'll be the first person. So go on the channel and just click this. So if anything happens, you're the first person to know about it. First person. All right, people, out of here. Have a beautiful trading day. Trade safely. I'm holding on to this trade here. You want to hold on? Please do. Yeah, be like me. Bye-bye. See you guys next time. Maybe on Friday, okay? Maybe on Friday. But trade safely for now. Join the community so you don't miss out on anything, okay? If I'm not live here, I'm still active elsewhere. So join these communities so you don't miss out on anything. If I'm not live here, I'm still active somewhere else, all right? Do you advise using programs? Yes and no at the same time. Yes, if you have the skill. No, if you don't have the skill. Bye-bye.